My name is Ryan Atkinson, and I'm a singer-songwriter from Atlanta, Georgia. And this is a video of me playing live at the Hard Rock in Atlanta. It was a gig I'll never forget, and it's one of the things I miss the most about playing live shows. It just seems like it's always been hard to get the shows and get them booked and get tours booked. And for the first time in a very long time, I had this whole world tour thing booked where I was going to play the States, then I was going to go overseas and play. And this was all booked and solidified right before the pandemic started. So I was so happy and so excited, and all of the shows got canceled, every single one. And I was out a very large sum of money because I was going to take a band and it was going to be this big thing. And I mean, this is what I do for a living. I don't have another job. I play music. That's what I do. So this was going to be the biggest tour I have ever done. So so having to cancel that stuff, it kind of I sank into this deep depression, and I didn't know what I was going to do. And luckily I had people around me who were like, well, let's think of some more creative ways. Something else that you could maybe do while this is going on. And me, the eternal optimist, I'm like, okay, sure, let's bring me up. What can we do? So and we've come up with a few things, but I miss playing live. I miss the connection. This whole thing, and I told this young band, this guy, I don't know, I met him on the street. He was like, oh my God, you're Ryan Atkinson. I'm like, who are you? How do you know who I am? He's like, dude, I'm in this band, and we're thinking about breaking up, and I don't know what to do. And I told him, I said, this thing is survivable. We're gonna get through this. This is not the end of the world. This country has been through so much, this world has been through so much, and we've gotten through it. And to quit something that's creative, that makes your heart feel better, that keeps you grounded, that keeps you connected, to stop all that, just because, I can't play a live show. I mean, come on, why are you in this? Are you in it for the right reasons? Are you in this because this is what you want to do? So he looked kind of distraught when I told him that. I mean, I was just being honest. I was like, don't give up on this, because what's happening now, this should bring bands closer together. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of concept records and a lot of songs about all of this. And I think it's a beautiful, as strange as this sounds, it's a beautiful time to be a creative person. The song that I'm going to play, I wrote when the beginning of this whole thing happened, the beginning of the pandemic. I was freaked out. I didn't know what was going on. I'm usually an incredibly open-minded person, and I don't jump to conclusions, but I was like, I'm going to jump to conclusions because it'll make a great song. So it's dark. It's not uplifting in any sort of way. But at the time when they were talking about bodies piling up and people were freaking out in all these cities, I don't know. I just sat down and I wrote this, and it's called Temple. Show no mercy in the house of God. Fill your bodies with the ashes of America. America. 500 million brainwashed. We dive into the arms of hysteria. Hysteria. At the feet of all that you see, the rest be damned. Believe every word word that you've heard, bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Our survival depends not on the kings and queens. This will be their end. This light is shining in the heart of the world. But you kneel at the feet of all that you need. The rest be damned. Believe every word that you've heard. Just bring out your dead. Believe every word that you've heard. Kneel at the temple. Just kneel at the temple. Kneel at the temple. 'Cause all you need is love. This is the only thing that I know how to do. I don't think I could pursue another avenue of work other than this. It's kind of the only thing I'm good at. I mean, I went to college for a good little while, but man, no, this is it. If I'm homeless and all I have is my guitar, I will sing on the streets. It's in my heart. That's all I know.